Look, I know you all love watching cricket at its very best, but we're going to change things up a bit. Every year on the back page, we see it as our duty to highlight calamitous cricketing moments from around the world. It's the least we can do to make us mere mortals feel better about ourselves. Whether club cricketers or professionals, we don't discriminate. So put your feet up as we celebrate ineptitude with some classic cricket moments from the past 12 months that will leave you thinking, that's so village. Right now to our favourite competition, the European Cricket League. And honestly, you can't fault the effort in this piece of fielding. The technique may be in question. He gets over there, stops it beautifully, gets back over the fence and
run five.
just the pickup.
That's the best.
What is he thinking?
Nothing commentary on that was hilarious. How do you do that?
The ramp shot is commonplace these days. Not so common as ramping it into your own stumps, but it's happening. Jaiswal there, I think, and
I can't believe he did that. It can happen. You're going to ramp. You play with fire, you get burnt sometimes.
It can happen. You've ever fallen into that trap?
I middled that. Look at that. Look, I middled it. Bang! Oh, I took the bail. I took the bail. Ravana's laughing at me. Took the bail. Oh, that was certain for.
I middled it. If you want to see how it should be done, you go to village cricket. This guy's boom.
I thought he was going to hit it into the wicket keeper.
The wicket keeper. He middled that too.
No crash. That's not me. He's right-handed too, by the way. Just letting you know.
Looking for the best fielding, obviously you should go to village cricket. Here it comes. I'm not sure why this bloke decided the foot should be his fielding weapon of choice. Look how hard it collects him. He's just going to kick it. Boom.
What was he thinking?
I don't think he was thinking canvas. Nothing tops, though, this piece of collective fielding in the Indian under-12s. The ball goes down, they go for the run, a little bit of misfield. Oh, here's trouble here. But throws it to the wrong end. For some reason, the batters decide to stay. All the action up the other end. Miss.
No.
Miss.
No.
Run! Go! Yes! Go! Just one of you!
Yes! Oh, well done.
Where did you get this footage from?
That is so good.
It was broadcast.
Oh, that is adorable. I love that.
Even the umpire's like, no, guys, I was on your side.
Product placement is a very important thing for sponsorship, but you've got to be careful where you place your product. Like the sponsor's car in range of Elise Perry's bat in the...
Everyone's cheering.
She hit some decent sixes and this was beauty into the back window.
Lucky there's no one test driving it.
That's really worth extra, that.
Isn't that what? Didn't the BBL you had to hit a certain area?
We had a sign.
Yes.
We had a sign we had to hit, yeah.
That's a good idea. You hit the car, you win the car.
Hit the car, win the car.
Yep.
I love it. Lucky for Elise, that car wasn't owned by this bloke from a cricket game in Queensland 2 years ago.
If you're buying a house next to a cricket game, shut up.
That could be Coogee over.
It could be Coogee over. I don't think enough has been made of this delivery, possibly the ball of the summer. The action's a little bit sus, Junior.
Watch how quick the batsman gets into position, Junior. Look at this.
I like the flight. I don't reckon it did him for pace.
Yeah. Look at this guy, he's not happy at all.
That's cheating. You can't spin the ball that much.
Most sporting venues are non-smoking these days, unless, of course, you're a player in the dressing room. Imad Wasim, there he is. Look, maybe this smoko was well-deserved.
He's done a sneaky dart.
Just had a 5-wicket haul for Islamabad United, their win.
He's got a chewing in his mouth. Disgusting. Smoking can be an advantage in sport sometimes. A lot of people people think it's disgusting, but Tiger Woods' caddy used it to his advantage. Yep, the wind's going. The wind's going that way. How good is that? Who was that caddy, Tone?
Fluff Cowan.
Fluff Cowan. Nepal against South Africa at this World Cup. Now, I think it's 2 balls to go. They've got 2 runs to get. Top. It goes again. And then he has to tip 1 for a super over. And
he slows down, Tony.
Why does he do that?
Does he think they've overthrown it?
He slowed down.
It's like he's thinking about going.
That was to tie it.
He's thinking about going back for the second.
They lose it.
He wasted a metre and got only run out by a foot. Incredible.
For the Nepalese, that's like getting a couple of metres away from the peak of Everest and then the Sherpa going, no, we're going back.
We've seen these before, but this honestly is ridiculous. Phil Salt had worked really hard to get himself run out here in the 100. Now, you see, it looks OK there. He's almost past the stumps. If you have a closer look, Adil Rashid throws it. Doesn't bother grounding the bat or a foot. He's in mid-air. Boom.
He's doing the Olympic walk. I don't think any of their feet hit the ground.
That's a loose carry, Tone.
Absolute loose carry.
That's unlucky.
Seen it before, but that is poor. All right, all for celebration here, but this bloke in Zimbabwe maybe went a little bit too loose. Needed 4 for the win. Boom, gets the job. Look, just hurls the bat. The umpire. He could have collected the ball. I'm not sure what he's doing now.
What competition's this, Tony?
Look at the bat. It nearly hits the bowler in the head.
Wow.
I love it.
I like the sumo.
Yeah, that's what he's doing. Yeah. The fist bump is a terrific celebration device, but you do need to be accurate, kids. Obviously, this is the wicket here from the South African women's team. The fist bump fist is good. The fist bump nose, boom.
Oh! She's given her one.
It's not so good. It's a burning nose. Yes. So, get a little something to stick up. Look, there's boom.
Oh, she's got it good.
Yeah, she did. It's a difficult one to get right.
feel better with a tampon.
All she needs is the tape around there and she'll look like Michael Vella.
England off-spinner Charlie Dean has a new mystery ball. It was even a mystery to her.
I don't have the ball. That surely never happened before, ever. Oh, Charlie. Did she forget already? She went on a shoulder.
Without the ball. Brilliant.
What is going on there?
It's mystery ball. Mystery ball. Yeah. We have actually seen some forgetful cricketers over the years. Fawad Ahmad would have been the perfect person to face Charlie.
Oh, yeah.
He didn't have a bat. Just playing air cricket. Just back off. Yeah. Bob Willis, he never really had much use for a bat, didn't you?
No.
He's forgotten his.
That means they're so nervous they're not even thinking of what's going on.
Exactly. Amir Jamal, he was up for a game of air cricket as well. Coming in. This is at the SCG against Australia. Look at this. Realise he hasn't got a ball. I'm not sure how that works.
Not sus at all.
Majid from Pakistan, he had no problem remembering his bat. It was just the delicate matter of
that's easy to forget.
vital protection.
We've all done that.
My favourite, the village cricketer, striding the crease with all confidence and no batting pads.
He
goes.
I don't know what's worse.
You'd just face up still, wouldn't you?
Back away and slog.
The T10 tournament, the Cayman Islands Tax Haven Cup.
Dave was there.
How many accounts does Davey have?
Isn't being taken seriously. Look, check out Carlos Brathwaite after being given out caught behind. Clearly come off his shoulder, and he is not at all happy with being given out. Look at this.
No, this was a high-pressure game. His side had to win that to make it through to the finals. He's absolutely middled it. I've never seen a player react like that. That is one of the best blow-ups ever.
He's cleared the fence.
Does the wicketkeeper know? Does the wicketkeeper know that it's come off his shoulder?
Oh, you still appeal.
You still appeal.
You go for it.
Still appeal.
But it was clear, it was off his shoulder, but it was just that high pressure. It's T10, might I add.
Is there nothing better watching a suburban cricketer come in and annihilate his cricket gear, but then realise I've just bloody paid for this and I can't replace it?
I love this from a one-day between Somerset and Leicester. So now the ball here, look, he gets hit for a 6 and into a kit bag. where, you guessed it, there are other used white cricket balls.
Oh, you're kidding me.
They're trying to find...
chances of that happening?
Exactly. Trying to find where...
England would have pulled out a brand new one.
Yeah, they've got a habit of changing the balls.
They eventually... Oh, I've got one. Is that it?
Oh, that'll do.
Yeah.
Oh,
Probably
my
not.
God. What are the odds?
All right, this dismissal, look, it's just so village cricket. It's... The ball goes up in the air. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? There it is. The umpire, the non-striker, both the hands on their heads. Where's the ball gone?
See, another helmet. I was going to say, if he didn't have a helmet on, he would have saw where the ball was. Get rid of helmets.
Why's the keeper got a helmet on?
Exactly.
Here's the moment a drop catch becomes a brilliant piece of fielding as was captain Brett D'Oliveira. Now he tries to catch
What about the celebration?
Yeah, I know, they love the celebration. Bang, puts the catch down, but into the stumps, the batters, the non-strikers packed up too far. Out.
He's taken a leaf out of Max Purcell's book with the celebration too, I think.
Yeah.
He didn't hesitate, did he?
Which, of course, brings us to our top five. I was run out after a crazy deflection. And drop catches win matches, as you see, as long as they hit the stumps.
Oh.
That is brilliant. That's Imran Tahir. He goes for the catch, misses it.
He's someone who loves to celebrate.
Exactly, he does. This is a similar story, but now the umpire gets involved. Goes off the bowler, into the umpire, back onto the stumps, and takes the bails off. As you see there, into the knee. Ouch. Knocked the bails off.
Good reaction.
Yeah, beautiful work.
Yeah.
And number three, sometimes a non-striker is hoisted with their own petard. The balls come off the non-striker into the stumps to pull the peg out.
Brilliant.
Yeah, that was very clever.
To think of that in the moment, that's fantastic.
Exactly right. Number two, maybe the most famous off the non-striker onto Adam Zampa's nose. and into the stumps. But number one, of course, it is the European Cricket League. The lob, it's through the keeper, lobs it off the inner thigh of the bowler onto the stumps. And why wouldn't you celebrate that? It is masterful cricket.
It's a set play.
It is a set play.
Historical win.
No, I'm not sure why the crowd isn't storming the field to celebrate with them. And you can keep the over-the-top celebrations going because we've got plenty more glorious village cricket moments right after the break. Like when Bazball saw Ben Stokes lose his wicket and his bat.
Has got a piece of this, running around the boundary line. Katie Mack, juggle, juggle. Oh, ho, ho, ho. Not in the hands, not in the thighs. I don't even know what caught that in the end. In the end, it's caught. It stayed off the grass, and that's the most important thing.
Slips, hits her in the guts, pops it back up. Quality ab work from Katie Mack. She hangs on to that one.
Welcome back to That's So Village, a back page special. And that was the Adelaide Strikers' Katie Mack there, proving sometimes good fortune lands literally in your lap. Let's get back to cricketers embarrassing themselves out in the middle, like when a golden opportunity to run out one of the greatest batters of all time goes begging. India hit the fastest 50 and 100 in Test cricket history against Bangladesh yesterday. They cracked the 50 in the first 3 overs. They didn't really need the help of Khalid Ahmed. Missing this run out of Virat Kohli. How does he miss? Look at this angle.
He'd be absolutely shattered any chance you get to get Virat out. I mean, it was right there.
Why did you throw
Not suspicious at all. James, 100%.
Honestly.
Missed by that much.
Look, he's not the only one who's done it. I'm not sure if it's worse than Kane Richardson. This is from a few years back. All three to aim at.
A little off spin on that.
Exactly. The batter was halfway to the back to the pavilion. All right, this is a little bit unusual too. County cricket at the weekend. Kyle Abbott knocked Shoaib Bashir over, only for it to be called a dead ball because his hand towel fell out of his trousers.
That was extraordinary to watch.
Look,
This towel has fallen.
How fell near? Look, there he goes. And that's distracting. That's distracting.
When you get your bails knocked off, yeah.
Suddenly it becomes distracting.
Very much.
Absolutely. Which brings us to this week's top 5. I was distracted. Batter moments. And number 5, Wildermuth here, he seems to have Pete Hanscom's measure, but one swallow doesn't make a wicket. See the bird? Fly right across in front. Naturally, take a step backwards. The bird was quite lucky, actually. Turns out, as was Pete Hanscom. At number 4, not a swallow here, but Shoaib Akhtar channeling some kind of bird.
Yeah, what was that?
He used to do this quite regularly.
What did he do? Was he joining in the wave, Tony, around the ground?
Jason Gillespie used to do something similar. At 3, Johnny Bairstow, he wants the bloke in the high vis to sit down, but the bloke in the high vis keeps looking for someone in high vis to tell him to sit down. But the high vis. Yep, I'll find him. Number 2, the late great Dean Jones was a genius, but telling Curtly Ambrose to take off his distracting wristbands wasn't his smartest move. He ratcheted it up another about 10 Ks. Curtly.
What a
Dino
bowler.
stayed there for a while, but he ran through the other Australians. But at number 1, when Auntie Eileen decided to take a shortcut to the bathroom. We'll let Ian Botham take it.
Lady, I think. Oh, no, don't go that way. Oh, dear.
No.
Oh, no. How did this all evolve? Took the wrong turning, I think.
Down I come.
How did she get there in the first place? Where did she come from?
Now, this play in the India-New Zealand game turned into a bit of a circus. It goes out to the Indian captain, Harmanpreet Kaur there.
It's 98 for 2.
Think it's all over, but Amelia Kerr thinks it's not and goes for away we go again. Run out.
Yeah.
But now watch the doing the shoelaces up there. Nothing to see here.
Well, that is poor umpiring by both of them. One, how could you possibly do up your shoelaces when a ball's still live?
Still in play.
And then when you realise it's still in play, you still keep doing up your shoelaces. So she's breaking the golden commandment. And secondly, at the bowler's end, when the ball's in the outfield, you never call over. But look, this actual call and this mistake by the umpires, you both got it wrong. By calling, sorry, she called it a dead ball. It wasn't a dead ball, it was live. It should have been a run out. It will be a wake-up call to every umpire in Australia, because with cricket moving so fast now, Rob, there's just a feeling that there's a willingness to keep the game moving and call, over very quickly. And it's sometimes too quickly. So this isn't a bad thing for cricket.
Can't stop watching the European Cricket Championship.
That time of year, Tone.
Yeah, there's sometimes he'll dodge, but their soccer skills, on the other hand. Have a look at the keeper come through here.
Hey.
Look at that. Gets the wicket, quite rightly. And look at the little, just the kick onto the middle stump, and away you go, which is brilliant. And when we watched that, we thought, well, we better have a little look back through time.
Top 5.
Thank you, Rob, it will be. So here is our top 5 cricketers who should have played soccer. Number 5, still in Europe, obviously, from a few weeks ago. Check that out. I wouldn't want to dive on that surface. Foot out.
Oh, that's out.
That's out, absolutely. Takes the one hand. Got to go. 4. Standing at the far post here and just nudging it on.
Outside of the foot.
He absolutely runs out. So the young Steve Smith there, running, I think he was batting with David Warner at the time. Clunk, on it goes. Great soccer skills. At number 3, just sit back and admire these keepy-uppy skills. Robbie, you'd love this. Look at this. Boom, 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 boom. This one. And one more.
Oh, my Lord.
Look at that!
What was that?
What's that?
Football.
History man. At number 2, perhaps the most famous, from Mark Taylor. Yeah. Don't underestimate the role of the brim of his hat.
Oh, yeah. Hey, shouldn't that have been 5 runs?
Seriously. But he's wearing his hat.
Oh, sorry.
It's not on the ground. Graham Gooch, look at this. Hard hands, but soft feet. Just so matter of fact, after he takes it, he drops it initially, then comes, I think, Bruce French is the keeper. Boom. Off foot. Like, I want you to look closely at this delivery. This is in India. While the home side struggled to dismiss the New Zealanders, they did manage to knock over this unsuspecting dragonfly. As you see, coming flying down and boom.
Oh, no.
down he goes. This is quite amazing. The boom.
This is reminiscent of Scott Pendlebury with the pigeon on the MCG when he bounced the Sherrin sort of onto the pigeon. It's sort of unsuspecting wildlife in that moment. It's
animal liberation.
When the moment's up.
They'll be calling for an end to cricket. Cricket kills dragonflies, and they'll all be dressed as dragonflies standing outside the ground.
Pakistan beat England by 152 runs in the second test, helped by a spinning wicket and some wild work from England, like Ben Stokes just threw both his wicket and the bat away. It was brilliant. He was never getting back, no matter how, if he kept hold of the bat. But the great thing is you can tell just exactly how hard he was going. There goes the bat.
Yeah, it's almost like like you said, he knew he wasn't going to be able to get back. He ran down the wicket.
Let's play spot the bat. Can anybody see it?
Where is the bat? How far does it travel?
Can you see it?
Just.
Can you? If we can have a closer look at it, because it is. Can you see it, Robbie?
I can't
there.
That's a serious
Oh, yes, I can see it.
Oh, wow.
You've got to try something different when the batters are set on big hundreds. I'm not sure if this was ever going to work in Bangladesh. Boom is what he's on 115. As it turns out, it does work. Down the throat. Look at this ball.
Oh, yeah. The batsman fell for the trap.
Absolutely.
They've laid that.
He actually swings himself off his feet.
One of the highest percentage of wickets from spin is full toss.
Is that right?
Because you're not actually thinking about it. You're thinking, oh, is it going to turn? I've got to pick the wrong. And then all of a sudden you get a full toss, your eyes light up, you lose your shape and you just think, how good's this? Hits high in the stickers and you walk off and the coach is waiting at the front door. So it happens more often than not.
West Indies bowler Alzari Joseph has copped a 2-match suspension for his dummy spit in the one-day win against England. He didn't like the captain's field placements.
He's unhappy.
The thing is, he bowled, picks up a wicket, gets the wicket, and then I'm not sure what the field placement was wrong, but then he storms off the field.
Well, the interesting thing about this is, one, he got the wicket, he's not happy with someone, but he was bowling 150 Ks.
Yeah.
So I don't know what was wrong. Maybe it was a bit of a tactic from the captain just to get under his goat a bit, but yeah, he definitely spat the dummy and walked off, but he got a 2-match suspension.
2-match suspension, but that was from the West Indies, obviously.
Yeah, it was. They're trying to change their cricket and set new standards, but imagine if he did that to AB or someone. Never play again.
Well, funny you should say that. Those things do happen in the heat of battle, obviously. They happen a lot. Here's just a few cricketers who lost their cool. And yes, you're right, there's Craig McDermott, because he wasn't called Captain Grumpy for nothing. This is, of course, in the 1993 Ashes tour, just giving him an absolute lashing. I think there's something about Michael Clark coming in as well here. This is the 2013 Ashes here.
I love that.
Jimmy Anderson had playing delaying tactics. Finally, about Michael Johnson facing him. Got a broken arm, he says. This is hard to beat. Sunil Gavaskar, his 1981 series against Australia. Unhappy with it, plum LBW, and Dennis telling him where it hit him on the pads as well. So Gavaskar decided it was time to take his bat and his batting partner and go home.
Oh, wow.
This is the whacker Dennis again, 1981. David Meandad gets in his way and obviously under his skin as well. Little kick.
Oh, yeah. On the bat throw.
That was coming up. Off you go, Dennis. Love his chutzpah. Gotta love Steve Waugh. Tough deck. Couldn't hit anything Kirtley with bowling, but he managed to needle the great man. This is that 1995 tour of West Indies and stayed alive as well. Look at him not taking a backward step, Steve Waugh. So good. Now, for some reason, Dirk... he was angry before he even started batting. Not sure why. Lashes out at the picket fence, hits that fan. Fortunately, she wasn't seriously injured, so Victorian captain Dean Jones made sure she was given the protection the next day. Didn't make Dirk very happy at all. They're using you, Barb. West Indies, New Zealand, 1980, Colin Croft. Obviously a no ball. Fred Goodall calls it. So comes in and decides to knock off the bails and then actually hit the umpire.
Yeah, that's not good.
No. Incredibly, he was unpunished for that. Said it was an accident and got away with it completely. Finally, our own Brad Haddon coming in to defend Mitchell Johnson from the West Indies, Suleiman Ben. Talk us through this.
Yeah, that was an interesting one, Tony. We're just about to go to the 2020 in Barbados, and Ben said to Mitchell Johnson, "You guys won't get out alive." And I actually heard it, so I said, "You're a half a chance not to get off the whacker." So So I was lucky I didn't get caught like Michael Clark on the stump mic because I might have had some time on the sideline.
Todd Murphy, he took 4 wickets for Australia in that game. He's even come up with a new mystery ball. Here it is. It goes straight to the square leg umpire.
But you watch it spin back, Tone. It's unbelievable.
look at it go.
Hey, boys, how lucky was you that Alan Border wasn't batting? Because remember AB?
That's called a dead ball. Why isn't that a wide? You bowl a wide a metre outside the leg. Dead ball. All right, naturally, the talented athletes of the European Cricket Championship saw that and said, hold my beer. Here we go. Whoops.
European cricket.
It takes a special talent to do that.
Yeah, it does. It's gone backwards. The only really bright moments actually came during India's first innings when Nathan McSweeney and Marnus combined for this catch. The guy on debut right there reckoned Test cricket was so damn easy. Look at this. He'd already taken a catch, then flips it up, and Marnus... Yep. Great reflexes.
It was a very good catch.
It was a great catch. We've seen that sort of teamwork before. I just want to show you a few of them for you. Taking evasive action at slip there, or just a brave assist for the wicketkeeper. Either way, you're out. Look at this, boom. Get out of the way, and that's catch. At the our favourite European Cricket Championship, 3 juggles. 3 juggles before passing the baton. 1, 2, flips it up again. Beautiful catch. A simple caught and bowled here for Trent Boult. Once his 3 teammates have got each other out of the way. Boom, it's mine. Straight back to the man who bowled it in Pakistan. This has had collision written all over it until it ends quite beautifully. Oh, no. That's good, isn't it? To win the Ashes, this was Tomo edges to Chris Tavares, bunts it to Jeff Miller off Ian Botham. Australia, they were 4 runs from victory, Tomo and Alan Border at that point.
And do you know what? They still haven't talked about it, Tomo and Alan Border.
This is Europe again. Lucky the keeper's wearing a helmet off the helmet down to a deep backward point there, and the big fella takes the catch. Look, boom. Brilliant. And Madeline Penne's spill makes for a brilliant clean-up job from Talia McGrath. This went viral. This is for the Strikers a couple of years ago. Here she goes, bumps it up and takes it beautifully. Talia McGrath there with a catch that understandably went viral around the world. And that also wraps up our look back at the weird and wonderful moments in cricket from the past 12 months. On behalf of the entire Backpage team, thanks for your company. We'll be sure to bring you plenty more village cricket moments when the show returns in 2025. Bye for now.